Hello Pisces, welcome to your week ahead. This is for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Pisces, your theme in the week ahead, you have one card that fell out, and that is mysticism. Yes. So you're skeptical about something. You're questioning some shit right now with mysticism. You may be questioning the universe or whatever it is you believe in, or the non-physical. You may be questioning or skeptical with who or what you're dealing with, but you have mysticism. So let's see what's going on with that for you, Pisces. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. So glad you could make it. So, Pisces, I'm feeling skeptical too. I've been doing readings, and I gotta say, some of the readings, Pisces, I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? Or what the fuck am I reading here? So, I get it. That shit happens sometimes. It be like that, right? The show must go on. Spirit, what does Pisces needs to know? What does Pisces need to know about mysticism? What is in the recent past? What is in the present? What is in the future for Pisces? What is Pisces' attitude towards the situation? What is Pisces' concern? What is Pisces' obstacle and challenge? And what is the likely outcome that can also serve as advice for Pisces? And at the bottom of the deck, what is the overall energy surrounding Pisces that is the focus for Pisces, please? Thank you. All right. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it, girl. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords. Aw, look so cute. So with this as your overall energy and focus, Pisces, you could be looking to communicate your truth, or you may be receiving communication, or you may be trying to consider something and have a lighthearted approach towards it. But with this Page of Swords, it's like you say, there could be something concerning a child. What's underneath that Page of Swords is you got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles talks about gain. So you may be trying to focus on coming up with a new consideration or communication about how to gain or be resourceful in a situation. The thing is, if you take a look at this Nine of Pentacles, this guy is just sitting around laid back. So you may not be exactly all that fucking resourceful right now, because this guy's sitting on his ass. So you chilling. Maybe you're content with what you've gained or with what's going on here. It's possible you may be looking to try to cut something out. And it's like with this Nine of Pentacles, it's possible you may not exactly be all that invested in something. So in the recent past, you have this Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you were able to have fulfillment through the practical, strategic moves you were making. This could be concerning your money, work, home, family. But this is you having fulfillment. You were able to restore. You were able to take practical, measured, strategic action to restore or to have stability and security in the recent past. And this is playing chess, so this wasn't easy. You had to strategize, you had to observe, you had to consider, you had to make the right move. Now, at present, you have the Hierophant. So this could be where your mysticism is coming in at. At present, this may be you being skeptical or questioning something. You might be skeptical or questioning what moves you may have made in the recent past on how you went about establishing something or building something, or how you handle something. concerning your money or with family or with work. And so here I feel like this is you analyzing, deliberating over the past. With this Hermit here, you could also be dealing with a Virgo. You may have felt that you could have been a little naive about something in the recent past. You may have maybe going back over something you've done or something someone else has done. But with the Hermit here, this is a focus on examining and analyzing and coming up with the solutions or gaining perspective in a situation. Now in the future, you do have this Page of Pentacles. So you could be learning, but focusing on being mindful and practical and seeing what you can do in the future, maybe to improve or to gain or have something work. But this is you perhaps in the future looking to have a new practical approach. Now, your attitude and mindset towards the situation is you do have the World. And so this is you having attainment, focusing on your success, focusing on having mastery of the situation, having confidence in the situation, completing a cycle, reaping the reward, having closure with the situation in peace with the World here. And this is you focusing on how to navigate through and observe and survey things so that you can have that success and completion and see something culminate. Now, your concern is you do have justice. And so you may have concern with how to balance something or a decision or the consequences of something. You may be concerned with the legal system or whether or not something will go in your favor. You may be concerned with justice here of if something is being taken advantage of here, or not done with clarity, or something becomes uneven or out of balance or not done fairly. But with the Seven of Wands here is your challenge and obstacle. Your challenge may be the ability to defend in the situation. The challenge may be your ability to fight for something, or to overcome challenges or avoid challenges. The obstacle or challenge may be whether or not you're going to get resistance. The challenge may be whether or not you taking a stand will allow you to weather the adversity that you could be facing or dealing with or that's coming at you. The challenge may be whether or not or will you be able to take the path of least resistance here. Now your outcome is you do have the Six of Pentacles. So your outcome here is you having success, you achieving balance here, having reciprocity. What's interesting is in this Six of Pentacles, there isn't two people or three people in here. There's just one. So this is you having success. I feel that this Pisces for you, it has a lot to do with your money or work. But really with the Pentacles here, this could have something to do with anything in your material physical world that's going on in your environment or that you're dealing with or concerned for. But nonetheless, this is you being able to have balance and success here. And the advice with the Six of Pentacles is focus on having success and balancing your resources. Let's take a closer look at the Seven of Wands. That is your challenge here. There may be a problem with your ability to defend. You may struggle with the ability to be able to take the path of least resistance here. So tell me more about the Seven of Wands. What is the challenge with the Seven of Wands for Pisces here, please? Show me. Thank you. So you have the Queen of Swords. It's graphic. So with the Queen of Swords here, there may be a challenge in communication or a challenge with your plan. You have the Nine of Cups here underneath it. Something that will bring you satisfaction or wish fulfillment around or gratification. And so you're struggling with coming up with the plan or the clarity or the truth or something being done fair or being nurtured logically. So you could be having challenges with your plan. or how to avoid the challenges with your plan so that you can have gratification, satisfaction, and wish fulfillment here. Spirit, tell me more about this Page of Swords that is the focus for Pisces. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, you have the Four of Cups. So there's something you were disinterested with, or not happy with, or bored by. And underneath you have the Four of Pentacles, something that you want to have create stability or secure, or have a structure to. And so you may be questioning that because you may not be happy with the way things are. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles for Pisces in the recent past. Thank you. You have the Four of Pentacles. So in the recent past, this is you having security and stability, able to create a structure, a foundation for yourself. Underneath that, you have the Lovers, is as a result of possibly a balanced choice, or you being able to come into contract or union or agreement with someone else. But this is about head over heart decisions and having integrity and inner balance. With the Lovers here, this could be as a result of a connection in a friendship, a new friendship or current friendship, where you were able to establish a connection, avoid any conflict or disappointment or unhappiness, but making a good choice. Spirit, tell me more about the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit. Because I feel that's where your skepticism or your questioning lies here. Tell me more about the Hermit, please. Thank you. Yeah, with the Hermit, this is you busy working on something. You may be trying to see all the details. This is around a decision here. Something you have an issue with around a choice or option. And so you're busy working on it, trying to find something here. Again, this is money. This is money for a lot of you because this Pentacles all over the fucking place here. So you may be scrutinizing something, questioning something. You may be questioning the purse, the bag. There's an issue with a decision or option. It's like she got her hands over her ears. Something isn't clear. And so now you're busy about it because you're questioning it. It might have been something that you didn't want to hear before or listen to or pay attention to. But it may be causing you some anxiety right now, making you feel a little ungrounded. You could be questioning your plan or somebody else's plan and what they're crafting. You may be questioning what's being crafted here, being built. Or it could be something wrong with that purse. You might not have seen or feel like you haven't gotten all you were supposed to get in a communication between yourself and somebody else. And now you're scrutinizing it. You may be looking at, was those all the options, or were all the options presented to me? Were those the only choices? It's like you may have realized you missed something or didn't pay attention to something. You might have missed a detail because you weren't listening, or you wouldn't listen before and you want to listen now maybe. So tell me more about this Page of Pentacles for Pisces. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles, please. Thank you. The Sun. So in the future, there's some sort of game, or you're trying to see what you can do to get progress, to get a positive outcome, to get fulfillment and contentment around something where there was a lack of clarity or broken communication around. Because with this Ace of Swords is broken, he's holding it. There's a problem with the truth of the clarity here. And in the future, you're seeing what you can do. It's possible you may have been a little too arrogant, or somebody was a little too arrogant, or perhaps prideful. You may be seeing what you can do to get success or get another opportunity or prosper the situation in the future. Or you're seeing what you can do because something comes to light to you for you, Pisces, as a result of you questioning or becoming skeptical and really working and busying yourself to really sort through everything. Someone may have lied to you, or you may have slept on an opportunity because you may have been premature or impulsive, maybe even a little naive, and you want to do something new, have a new consideration for it. Spirit, tell me more about justice. Tell me more about justice. Thank you. 10 of Cups. So you're hoping to get fulfillment here, emotional fulfillment, or, you're concerned about whether or not you can have fulfillment for yourself or for your family or for a particular relationship. At the bottom, you have the King of Wands. So you may be trying to achieve something here. There's something you're trying to achieve here. Something you desire, something that you want, something that you're determined to achieve. And you're concerned about whether or not you can achieve it or receive emotional fulfillment or balance around. Spirit, tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. No, tell me more about the world for Pisces, please. Thank you. For some of you, this is around a relationship, or this is just something that you're dealing with where you want emotional balance for yourself. But this is you perhaps trying to seal the deal, trying to close on a situation where you get completion and success, where there's an understanding and agreement, or you're getting on the same page. But this is one person here in this image. So this may be to do with you trying to have success with something you're doing personally or working on, that you want to have more emotional balance towards. And it's something that, with the Five of Pentacles underneath, that you're looking to see how you can build on the situation or recover. Or you may be trying to see how to go about changing it. So it's like you're going back for something and you want success with that, because this is just something that may be personal to you. Or you may be wanting success with how you go about replenishing something, or you showing more care towards it, or towards the situation or the relationship or connection. Spirit, tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. You find balance with something that you were emotionally unfulfilled by, with this Eight of Cups. Something that you are able to bring into any burden or avoid burden with, or take full responsibility for, or relieve yourself of the responsibility altogether. But either way, you have success and you find contentment here, because you were, whatever it is you are emotionally unfulfilled by. You see this in this Eight of Cups, he doesn't look discontented. It's like, okay, I'll take care of it. So it's like you may not move on from the situation or what you're dealing with. You're able to stick with it because you're able to find contentment in it somehow, with what you have invested emotionally, because you have success with how you balance things around this, either with your money or your resources or whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you want to see balance and success in balancing it, that you were skeptical about or questioning, because there could be a challenge with a plan or having clarity, needing to get your head on straight or straighter. Spirit, what is the guidance of Pisces? Can we please have guidance for Pisces? What is the guidance for Pisces here? What is the guidance for Pisces? Can we have guidance for Pisces, please? Thank you. You have two cards that came out. The first one is change direction. So with change direction here, Pisces, know that healing sometimes depends on the strength, willingness, and ability to change direction. Many people postpone doing so due to fear or laziness, and then they wonder why they're not happy and healthy. Your goal is to make one solid, effective healing choice by the end of the week that can positively change the direction of your life. What you seem to do in the future with that Page of Pentacles is that you do implement some new practical approach. Your other guidance is spend the day with God. This is a day for you to spend with God, a day of prayer, a day of silence. Imagine that your entire world is a sacred chapel. Every inch of your life is filled with the grace and the presence of the divine. Your goal is to visualize yourself in the company of heaven every minute of the day. That is your guidance. So for others of you in the recent past, you may have been focusing on how to restore your circumstances, your situation, and your money, and tried to come up with a structure to bring more stability and security to it. Some of you may have been successful with it. Others of you, this is what you were working on. But I do feel that you make progress either way. It's just that at present, it's like you question it, what you were building or establishing, because it's like you seeking more details or looking for more details. It's like you reevaluate what it is that you established or was trying to establish or restore. And in the future, there's a new practical approach that you implement here that allows you to have more progress or opportunity or rejuvenation or success and fulfillment and contentment around. Because you're focusing on mastering something for yourself or in a connection or with a partnership or union or in an agreement. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.